Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So a couple days ago I did upload already some Stealth Suit Spider-Man footage on my channel. However, the gameplay, well, it did lack a bit in terms of kind of like user experience, and therefore we did in fact do a quick crash course through Stealth Suit Spider-Man. Went through a few kind of key pointers and definitely did practice a bit more. And yeah, so he sent me another clip now after like a day or so, and just kind of like polishing up on his Stealth Suit Spider-Man skills, because he hadn't used him all that much prior to this, and the end result is definitely much more pleasing to the eye, and the result is clearly a lot better. The entire fight now is being able to be done basically under 3 minutes, and we got under 200 hits as well, I believe, and that is with the inflated hit counter. So here we can see right from the start, our plan is obviously going to be to finish with the light, inflict that vulnerability debuff, then we're going to drop in another combo, and basically now we want to finish with light and drop in a level 1 to activate that precision and fury buff, and thus kind of like quite a heavily increase the damage output. That was definitely a nice level 1 as well there for 22k. And now the base idea is more or less just keep that debuff on Red Hulk for a vast majority of the fight. Additionally, drop the level 2 whilst we still have some of these web cartridges, then refresh it with level 3, and that will basically kind of be it. And as we can see that that Red Hulk is definitely dropping quite a bit quicker. 50 hits in the fight, he's already at like 75%. That was a nice level 2 over there. We did use up all our web cartridges, and now he's going to be trying to build to level 3 as quickly as he can. Now I do believe there's going to be a small downtime in that vulnerability debuff, but all in all it shouldn't affect that much when it comes to the end sum result. So 76 hits in, we are already well through. And all of this extra crit damage definitely adds up quite quick. Now there we are at this point, vulnerability is about to expire. We still have the precision and fury off, but we're not quite at level 3 yet. We're gonna get there shortly, so our damage did drop out here just for a second, but as soon as we're going to drop that level 3, we're going to be perfectly fine and ready to go. And this already kind of marks the halfway point, so Red Hulk is at 50% here, now a bit less, so that level 3 did 27k, which is not anything to kind of like brag about, but it's still decent amount of damage. Now, however, we have our vulnerability debuff back, and we are pretty much good to go. And we can see that the Red Hulk absolutely melting away. Another solid level 1 there to rehash the precision buff, because why not? And we can just carry on destroying this Red Hulk. You can see that each combo, since it's like what, 7 hits I believe, is dealing close to like 60-70k damage, because pretty much all of the hits are critting and most of them are around 10k. So that is definitely a really solid damage output. And just like that, the fight is pretty much over here. Last couple of combos, we dropped to level 2 for the last web cartridges. And yeah, so 7%, and I believe it's going to be like one combo and a level 1 or something to finish out the fight. So the difference is quite huge here. Clearly, we went down from going past the first enrage timer to not even reaching a half of it. And we went from 300 hits to 179. So definitely huge improvement here. And it's always kind of like nice to see that a tiny bit of practice and little bits of advice do provide quite a good increase in the champion's abilities. Like we can see here, that is some really crazy damage. But yeah, that will be pretty much it for today's. Hopefully you guys like this footage. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit all of the buttons, and yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys soon with some more rank 3 6-star footage. See ya.